8x4 sheet on plasma, just about to be cut up for the base plates. And we have now decided to move the axle, as the customer's been in to have a look what we've done. And he said, whilst it's in, you might as well move it back, lads. So I did have some other work coming in, but we might as well just try and get this boxed off for him. Once we move the axle back, then we'll get the prop measured up and try and get a prop ordered for it. Some other news, Ollie there is now working for WELDERFABBER full time. So he's come onto our books. So it is quite a good thing really that you know you can do a bit of structural stuff or you can do a bit of plant. Or if you come in as a subby, then it's easy to transfer over from one to the other. But when it's cards in, it's a bit more difficult. What are we thinking? Air hammer? Yeah. Let's put these rivets off here. That'll have to come off. And just slide all that back. Lads have already started drilling it to where it's going to be repositioned. It's actually going back bang on 2 meters, I think it is. 2 meters. And there's my phone going. Yeah, just take a little bit off, then get air chisel on them, yeah. Proper thing that, isn't it? Tom Chadwick, anybody knows him? Tom Chadwick, that's whose truck it is. And the radio's on, let me just move out of the way. See what the plasma's putting. How much we cutting up, Tab? So we've got some gouging to do on that. So in the next day or so, we'll gouge that bottom edge off, the nose of that bottom edge and that side plate. We are going to put a 40mm lip on that there, and we might as well put our branding outside at booking, haven't we? Take that off, put like a 20mm wear plate outside. Oh, new hats coming to the website, WELDERFABBER.com. Camo hats. We are going to do a few different colours within the camo and the WF. So stay tuned for them ones at WELDERFABBER.com. We're just going to cut this out with the plasma using the magic eye. We have a few of these to do, so we'll see how it performs on that, as it is following the black line at the moment. And the AV-core is now pretty much buttoned up. Cal, is this buttoned up? Yeah. Just needs a prop.
Yeah.
Well, the boys are doing a good job. I'll have to get some holy, because I've seen him drinking some drinks and he shouldn't be drinking in this workshop. So we'll get all on holy, as he is now a full-time employee of WELDERFABBER. Now then, look at that. That looks like a good job to me. Everything buttoned up. Like I say, there is the prop to do. we put this cross member in, and then whether we should have buttoned that up or not, I'm not sure, because, you know, might need to drop a hanger down from that to the prop with a bearing for the prop, but we shall see. So Tom's going to sort the prop out. Unless he asks me to sort it, then I'll get onto the prop man and sort it. But other than that, it's good to go. So I've used chassis grade material S355, as previous mentioned, and same with the flitch that goes up to this point here and here. More bolts can be added. I'm not too sure how he's going to mount. I think it's going to be a motorhome, how it's going to be mounted on just yet. So, you know, we don't want to go too deep into fixings on it at the moment. This little chamber will need to be moved back, but we don't want to change it yet because of all the air pipes going into it. Don't want to move it just yet. Handbrake, that will need extending, the wire that comes to the back. So this is ready to go out, and we'll get the bucket in from outside. We have got to go over to Lincolnshire to MHD, where we fitted a wash ramp, and we're going to put a walkway all the way around the wash ramp like we did for the one at Scania. And I've had a few more inquiries for wash ramps, so we'll see where we're at with them prices that I put out. The 225 outside. Brew time, that's why these men are stood around. Well, that looks like he's a new starter to me, Cal. What do you think? Looks like another new starter to me.
Weird, isn't it?
Huh? We'll go more into this one further down the line in the channel. Well, I don't know who that one is. Turned up in that pickup. You?
Never seen him before, have you?
Oh.
It keeps appearing every now and again, doesn't it?
He said his lights aren't working on roof and he's trying to get someone in to fix it. He ain't getting nobody in to fix them lights.
What about my lights?
We'll sort them ourselves. Yeah. This steel for Todmorden Hippodrome will be going out in the next 2 weeks. So this is all the finished stuff. So we'll wait till we get a full load before we get transport down. I think Cranage are doing the transport for us. Sorted. Come on, off your pop. So that is my older brother. Does me head in most of the time. But it's your brother, innit, end of the day. Pain in the arse, innit, Cal? It just comes down and collects all cards out at cameras and goes home and does the editing. Oh. Better staying out at way. But it's handy to send on site because, believe it or not, he is a fully qualified, skilled welder fabricator, yeah. Can do everything that we can do, really. But because he got injured and with his foot, disabled, that's why he has a blue badge window on his car. But he's handy to send to sites. He's like, he went down to London with Carl to do a job with Carl, didn't he? A week or two back. And all hands on deck, got a job done. And it was handy. But for 2 days after that, he couldn't move. He couldn't walk because he had his weight on his foot out there. So, but I can charge him out, yeah, for going out on a job with you. But he won't be able to move for 2 days after. So, anyway. One day he might be able to walk a little bit better, but I wouldn't have said so for a good few years yet. Right, let's get this truck out, this Iveco.
We're rolling.
we're all in.
Absolutely marvellous.
You like it?
Another top quality bit of work by main man WELDERFABBER. 3.3 metres chassis extension, axle gone back 2 metres, ready to become an expedition camper.
That's what it's going to be, an expedition camper.
That's what it's going to be eventually.
Is it?
Yeah, so...
How long are you thinking time-wise before you get it done?
Well, it's going to take me a little while, innit? I think if I've got it ready by the middle of next year, I'll be happy with that.
All right, so that long.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So we pushed it through workshop quicker than you thought?
Absolutely, I thought it was going to be a week or so, but 2 days, two days later, it's grown and the axle's gone for a longer.
If something comes in, we've got a lot of work on, basically. That's why we pushed it through, to be honest. But Adam's going to pull it round corner for you, is he?
Absolutely, yeah. We'll get it back round to Adam's yard, and then I've got all the mechanicals to do, sort out, and get it ready for blasting, painting, and then we'll put the body onto it, and I'll fit that out. So
full lit on it. When you get a prop, if you need us to make a hanger,
yep,
I'll make a hanger within that price that we've done the job for.
All right. Amazing. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So
thank you,
Adam and Tom. You're both on estate, aren't you? Doing a bit of work on here.
That's right.
Adam runs his business, recovery business from this estate, so he's going to pull it round and pull it into his yard. So that's handy for you, really, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. We're good mates, so we do a lot of work together.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is just a bit of a project toy for
nice
me.
to see once it's done. So
absolutely,
once it is done, we'll get it back on cam for you guys to see.
Absolutely.
All right. And I mean, it starts like a brand new one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
32,000 mile it's done.
Yeah, it's like brand new inside, and you know the engine, the motor sounds so sweet on it. Once it's painted up, it'll be like a new truck.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah.
That's it. But yeah, more than happy with how we've got on so far.
Yeah,
definitely.
As long as you're happy, I'm happy. Paid in full. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, pal.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
Thank you.
Let's just have a quick chat with Adam. Right, it's on your toes now to sort out.
Not my toes, not my toes.
It's on your toes.
No to do with it.
It's going round to your yard.
It's going round to my yard.
It's out of my yard into Adam's yard.
I tried to dump it on you for at least a week. You turned it round in 2 days.
I know. Yeah, well, there you go. Off you go with it. All right, pal.
All good, pal.
Sound. See you in a bit. He's another top lad. Does look a proper thing, like, doesn't it?
Does look well now. Does look well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Nice little job.
That's what we want. In, out and paid. In, out and paid. Right, Joe, move that pick up, son. I think that's a 60-yard skip. For Howard. Oh, little Milo's there. Hey. You blend in too well, boy. You blend in too well, don't you, son? Eh? Keep an eye on you. So we're going to replace this bottom box section here. It's all damaged there and it's badly bent there, you see. So we might as well cut that out. Put a new box in. There's Dano just coming in. Oh! Who got you that jacket?
New branded.
Cool. So what I'm thinking of doing is putting both names on jackets. Moving forward. What we're looking at anyway, aren't we?
We are.
You keep an eye on our little Milo, Dan. Blends in too much with the floor, doesn't he?
Where's your Ivy's, dog?
Yeah, Ivy's upstairs.
Up in office.
Yeah, new starter.
That was that.
That was that.
That was that. They're on about that. Yeah, because he's not been in all week, has he?
All right, yeah.
Been poorly as lad.
Yeah. I tell you something. There's a lot been off sick, haven't there?
Yeah.
To be fair.
Good for you, yeah.
So as one decided to finish yesterday, another one was in the shop.
I know. Where is it?
He's just filling all his paperwork in.
Oh, yeah.
New starter forms and that.
Sort that out,
And then he'll need a few tickets. He gets the SS and that, yeah?
Yeah, his CSCS has just run out, so we'll get him that renewed and get him corded up and whatnot.
Yeah.
Probably do that at New Year though, see how he gets on till Christmas.
So that's Carl that I mentioned the other day. He has now started for us. And I reckon he'll be a good lad, but we will soon find out, won't we?
We will. Put him to the test.
Yeah. Plasma's just cutting some 6mm plates. Now then, these are for MHD construction, where we're going next week. Look at that beautiful cut there. Like a laser's cut that. They are for MHD construction, where we're going next week to extend a walkway on a wash ramp that we did, and it's wash ramp number 3. Now they get a lot of DMs all the time about this plasma table and how good it is and performance, and do we have any issues? We don't have any issues at all. The only issues that we have is learning how to use the software. So that's a phone call to TechServe, Mike. What an absolute gem of a guy. I'm telling you, anybody looking for a plasma table, techserve.co.uk are your meant to go to. The backup service is just second to none. He answers the phone even if he's on holiday. And yeah, we just have a really good working relationship with him. You know, that is the best thing that we've ever bought, to be honest. No doubt about it, that's the best thing we've ever bought. That's made its money back in 12 months, easy. So if anybody's out there doing a lot of cutting with gas or plasma in, get one of these off TechServe, I'm telling you now, save a fortune. Mike is the man. And we have a little treat coming today from Kemper, which I'll show you later on, either in this video or the next. So I've just landed back at Steve Woods Limited in Wigan to look at this 235 Volvo that we've had new chains put on, top rollers, I think there are a couple of bottom rollers, new pistons within the idlers. All done, ready to go, new sprockets. I'm just waiting on Fran to turn up from Scott's Heavy Haulage. One, I want to meet him because he is the man that gives us the job, although this is not his machine that I'm looking at here. It's not that machine there. Fran, I'd just like to say a big thanks to you, pal, because you paid the bill. So Fran he owns the transport company Scott's Heavy Haulage. It's an Irish company. I think it was his father's one day, and now he runs the business. But we will get him on camera shortly to have a crack with him. But the reason why I want to say thank you is because he gave us this job. Yeah, this job could have gone to anybody, but he gave us this job, and because he is a haulage man, he can bring other machines to us from a farther away customers, if you will, all over the UK and Ireland. Now then, this machine, this 235, he didn't need to pay the bill. He has paid the bill, and I have an account with Steve Woods, a 30-day account. I got paid yesterday, Steve Woods got paid yesterday. Yeah, so that's how I work. My suppliers get paid always ahead of schedule. Yeah, so I have 30 days account everywhere, all over the country. But if I get paid, you get paid. That's how it works. Yeah, so it's so my account levels are going through the roof. My suppliers are like, do you want more steel, or do you want more of this, do you want more of that, Baz? I'm like, no, don't worry. You know, I'm just paying you early because I get paid. You know, I'm not one of these that's going to hoard the money in the bank and not pay my suppliers or pay my suppliers late. My suppliers will always be paid early. So I'm not going to show the name on this machine. I'll just show the work. As you can see, the sprockets, new chains, new top rollers there. You can't see the work that's been done within the recoil, but there has been work done within the recoil. And the rubber pads have been bolted back to the steel pads. Now then, these haven't got much life left in them. You see that? They've got a couple of month tops. So possibly we might go to site and fit new rubber pads. We did give them the option if you wanted new pads fitting at this stage, and they decided to get a bit more life out of them on site, which is totally fine. I don't mind going to site fitting rubber pads. Nice easy job, as long as the tracks are clean. It can be a bit of a pain if you've got a track frame full of muck and the chains are full of muck, cleaning the bolts out, etc. And then you've got to clean the track pads off to put the new pads on. So these were nice and tight before, but now that the steel pads have been cleaned, it's made these come loose. So it won't be long before they're coming off. So Fran should be here in a minute. Hopefully I'll get him driving in, and let's get him on cam. And here he is, my man. So he's always on the ferry, back and forth. So we'll have a crack with him in a minute. And just see what other work really he could bring in for WELDERFABBER. Is he going to get it round in one, Fran? I'm pretty sure he will. Pretty sure that's a private plate. SHH, Scott's Heavy Haulage. Yes. I'm glad you got that round in one then. You alright, bud? Right, so let's put the man himself on camera. Come on, Fran.
How you going? Alright.
Alright, pal. So where have you come from today?
Oh, yard at Derby.
At Derbyshire. And tell our viewers what you do and where you transport to and from and all about
Anything,
you.
anywhere.
Anything, anywhere.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
That's pretty easy.
Yeah, from a pallet through to whatever. If we ain't got it, we sort it.
Yeah, and what made you come to us to bring this machine?
Because you get job done.
You just know you get the job done?
Yeah.
Yeah, well that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Phil's tracking machine over now. Nicely new chains on there. Them rubber pads will need changing pretty
Yeah,
sharpish.
I've towed them.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd say 3 months, something like that.
They're desperate for it on a job, that's trouble.
Is
Like.
it?
Yeah, they are desperate for it on a job.
So we're doing a quick turnaround for you, you know.
Yeah, they're over at Moon. They're over at Moon, yeah. Properly over at Moon, yeah.
Right, sound. I also just said to our viewers, thanks for the payment, because you paid me straight away, didn't you?
Well,
And I paid these men straight away.
just tell Phil I want blade at front.
Like I mentioned previously, anybody looking for any undercarriage work on any machine always tries these men before you go to a main dealer. How'd you like that trailer? Is it good one?
Oh, yeah.
Fairman Bill?
One of the best plant trailers on market, if I'm honest with you.
One of the best plant bombs?
One of the best plant trailers on market. Just never give us a day's bother. You can just... Abuse is the wrong word, but you could really put them through some punishment. We don't abuse Tattle, but she's rough and ready because it's that busy, so we ain't got round to painting it.
So a quick one for Steve Woods Limited. They are using a DCF chain, which is becoming very, very popular now. A very, very good chain if you want to retrack a machine. So I'm going to have to shoot off. Fran? As long as you're happy, I'm happy. Yeah. Seem like a proper one to me.
We'll do the job, won't we?
All right. I'll catch you again soon.
No bother.
Right,
Look after yourself, Baz.
Cheers.
Good morning and welcome to Manchester Galvanizing. This morning we're looking at a job for WELDERFABBER. We're looking at how it's been prepped and they're going to watch it all the way through the process, through the degreasers, the acid cleaning and the actual galvanizing itself. This is the item being prepped, wiring it up, we'll be checking it off for the venting and all the holes and everything else. As you can see, it's really rusty at this moment in time. That's why it's got to go all the way through the acid cleaning tanks and then to be galvanized. Lovely, shiny silver. Just coming out of the degreaser now to take off all the light oils and light greases. Right, we're just going to go and check the acid pickling now to make sure that the steel is pickled clean enough before we go on to the next process. As you can see, it looks very clean indeed. We're going to have a bit of a closer look now. Lovely and clean. That off to the next process. Just taking the work out now of the final process tank, the flux. Just doing the final clean of the steel to make sure it's absolutely clean before we do the galvanizing. It's galvanizing back for 320 tons of molten zinc in this back, waiting to do your job for WELDERFABBER. Packed and stacked, good to go.
Just got back to the yard and Manchester Galv have turned up. With the box sections for Lee Ashworth. So I want to give a big shout out to Mark for showing us the process and showing you guys the process of how the galvanizing process actually works. Frankie boy, how you doing with that tailgate, Frank? Nearly done? Yeah, good. Anyone looking for a good price on galvanising? Contact Mark at Manchester Galv. Tilt back, Frank, tilt back a bit more. Mark at Manchester Galv. We get excellent rates per kilo, so I'm pretty sure you guys out there would get excellent rates per kilo too. These will be going to site tomorrow. Cheers for that, pal. Beautiful. Let's see how we're getting on with tailgate. That's what we want, no gap underneath there. Get that all welded up. That's a 5mm thick wall box section, that I can tell just by looking at it. Welded up, and that skip is then going to the paint shop. All Howard's stuff is painted in 2-pack. I'm not sure where it's going, but it's going to the paint shop. Proper job. That'll do, Franco. Make sure you keep that clean. That new set, don't be getting that dirty. We've got 3 more of them coming.
Excited. All of them.
That's mine, that one. You can have a new one. Cal can have one. And Ollie can have another. Right, Gareth. That's all done, son.
Are we all happy?
Yeah. Howard will be happy with that. It's going for a lick of paint now, is it?
We have some painting now, yeah.
Full skip.
Full skip painting.
Tell me if you're happy with it. That's the main thing.
Well, it's a lot better than they did when I brought it in.
Yeah. Look at that.
Grow your own.
I'll have a rebel to grow one of them.
Go on it for Christmas.
I'm going to try it one day though. Another 20 years when I get to about your age or something. Right,
that'll do nicely.
You happy with that, yeah?
Yeah, go for this full paint job now.
Yeah. Do you know one thing? Do you know the mistake they've made there?
What?
That should be at bottom.
Take it off and do it again.
That seam there.
Oh, for God's sake, that was mad, isn't it?
That's just OCD fabricator for you.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? The seam at the bottom.
I'll let you tell them off.
Yeah. So anyway, you got a 5mm wall box section there, so that should be stronger than it was before.
Brilliant.
All right,
There's
pal.
another one to release as well. I'll get that into your next couple of
There's another one. When do you want to pick that muncher up? That pulverizer?
Hopefully come back this afternoon for that.
Oh yeah?
Hopefully, yeah.
Right, sound.
If not, the first thing in the morning.
All right, pal. Cheers, mate. See you in a bit. Little back door job. Done. Just a quick one on the Jasic. I know I mentioned I'm getting 3 more. And then somebody messaged me saying that they're a poor man's Kempi. You must be dreaming if you think that's a poor man's Kempi. Yeah? Especially that new 500. Absolute animal. Bear in mind, I've got 5 Kempis. Got 5 Kempis. So I'm going for another 3 Jasics. As we are planning on getting more men. And Lee Ashworth Excavations. Alright, pal? I've just turned up for the box sections. Oh, that's a cylinder down that. Cat. Look at that, look at that. Who's left that on there? Drives me nuts. We'll just put paint all over it, cat. That's definitely a cylinder down. Once that's loaded, Cal, park it up. Yeah? Well, where are they going, these box sections, pal?
Like some houses we're building at Elmshore.
Elmshore?
Yeah.
I might actually come down and have a look. Have a gander, Willie.
Yeah, we're doing some houses at Elmshore. Building lads are down there.
No? Big houses?
No, just like townhouses. Yeah. Bit of all sorts. Not just demolition and excavations.
Doesn't sound good, that cat, does it? What happened then? Plenty of gas in it. Split them. Park it up. Use your L4 truck, yeah? See if you'll will pick them up. Probably won't. Side loader will pick them up though. No hydraulics. Ooh. The cat's broken down. Right, park it up, let's have a look at it. So the cat has just broke down. We'll delve into that shortly. Just like to say a big thanks to Lee once again for speedy payment. These men paid a week ago for all that. And I might nip down to site at some point and see these men and see a little bit about what they're all about. All about building that customer relationship so we can get a bit more work off them in the future. Now I've got solids on the Yale, it's a lot better in the yard and we won't get any more punches. So we've just been using the track cutter to cut some pieces for this cat bucket that we're beefing up. I'll just pull back to that plate nice and easy. As you can see, that's only a little thin plate, 8mm mild steel side. So we're putting a 20mm plate on, beef it up a bit. And we'll bang the heel shrouds on. So. A lot more meat on the bone, should we say. Oh, look what turned up. Temper Erdone. What a bit of kit. So now we've got two guns. I like to call them guns. And a cannon. Not switched on at the moment, as it has only just landed. So it needs to be commissioned. But what a bit of kit that is. Can't wait to let this run through the day. You see any bits of smog in the air, they'll just suck in and it'll blow all fresh air out through here. As you'll see in the coming videos. Health is wealth. You can't put a price on your health. The older I get, the more it sinks into my head that we've got to protect ourselves and others around us. So yeah, we're well on with this bucket now for Howard. A few more bits to cut, we'll start flipping it about and get a couple of guns on it. as he's pushing for it to get out on site. Nice to get the track cutter out now and again. Plasma's been flat out all morning. It's a nice cut. Actually just finished with it. Me and Callum are on with this job at the minute. I'm just going to cut that off by hand, finish it off as that goes over the adapter. That piece there on that bottom side. Once we cut it out, you can see that little 25mm side we cut out there. I'll put a 45mm in it. Prep, full 10 butt weld. And then we'll do some multi-fillets here to fill that up. Multi-fillets on the other side. Nice and flush on the inside. Left the gap though so we can get a full pen on there. And then we'll get multi-fillets in here. Good. So yeah, first time you've seen the Kemperdome, and what a bit of kit it is. A little jib crane goes over it nicely. We are getting another one of these from Lloyd's Beal, which will go on that stanchion there, and we are going to get another one to go on that stanchion there. So another 2 cranes from Lloyd's Beal will be turning up soon. One of them is ready for us. My pal Joel. Dead handy little jib crane to go over the benches. That's a little standalone video going on. We've got one side done and flipped over now. Bit of cleaning up to do and we'll start rebuilding this side. I should have showed you the other side really before we flipped it over. Well now I'd like to say it's got some muscle. It's got some muscle and a bit more pulling power. Just so that top beam is strong enough. They were built for a 40-ton machine anyway. And we do know that with inside this beam it's got plates as we put the hanger on it to fit the lenoff. There's a bit of work gone into this bucket. Look good when it's done. A day or two back, I did have a look at it and thought there was a bearing going somewhere, but I didn't realise it would go so fast. Anyway, it's the prop. So we got a prop ordered and Ashley's going to sort this for me and my pal PGA fork trucks. So I think it's the counterweight off the back to do this, you know. So I'll let these boys pick it up, take it away, and sort it. I'm pretty sure it's counterweight off back to do that. But I shall find out off Ash, and they should be down any time to pick it up anyway. Belting truck so far, so you've got to expect a bit of wear and tear, haven't you? She's done 3,725 hours. Although when we got it, it looked brand new. From Pendle Forklifts. And the boys have slowly abused it. Frank, each one of these little scars has a name to it. That will only stay in tip-top condition if you drive it yourself. Just one of them things with having employees. Got to be expected though. Just don't think it looks so, as it is, so fast. Proper truck, I like to say. But anyway, we'll get this picked up, fixed, and back as soon as possible. And as soon as I walk into my office, she'll land. So she's managed to drive on, just with a bit of force on the steering, because there's no power steering. So hopefully we'll get it back within a week, as long as these men can get parts. Which I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get parts for that. Cheers Ashley for picking this up pretty quick for us. Let's just see if we can do a quick turnaround. The cat forklift. The part that is needed is like a little prop shaft. In fact, I'll put a picture on screen now. So that little drive shaft is about 585 quid, whatever it was, and 2-3 week lead time. Now then, anybody looking for any parts on machines, always try these men first, yeah? Right, plant and machine parts. So this is my pal's company, Regan, right? In fact, we'll put a link in the description, but plant and machine parts, always try these before you try a main dealer, right? So Regan has found me the part now in Canada for £400 and 4 to 5 days express delivery. That's including delivery, right? So big shout out to Reg, because I need that 5-ton truck back here soon as, and when we get that part, we'll take it over to PGA Fork Trucks. Yeah, they didn't need to take the counterweight off. They managed to get it, and the reason why we sent it away from here rather than stripping it here is because I just haven't got the room for it. Yeah, and it's easier for them men to be working on it in their workshop than working on it down here. So hopefully we'll get that back up and running in a week's time. Let's go and see how they're getting on with the cat bucket. Nice multi-fillets in there. So just added these extra wear bars here because the floor is a little bit thin, and that's what Ryan wanted. Ryan is Howard's son, so if he asks, they get. Looking good. That's half cal. And the air dome has just been commissioned today. And what a massive difference we can notice within the workshop. That really wants to be positioned here where that unit is. But because we've got a lot of beams running through at the moment, we just sat it back over here out of the way a little bit. So basically that wants to be in the middle of the workshop. Oh, that's like breathing fresh air, isn't it? Huh? Yeah, standing here now, I'm just breathing in pure fresh air, you know. Nice, isn't it? It's just nice to stand next to it and breathe that fresh air. So it's sucking in from the top and blowing out fresh air at the bottom. Brilliant bit of kit. I like my welders, don't I? Well, that finished tomorrow, Cal?
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, come in nice and early. Have a good day on it.
Yeah, blowing out all. Yeah, I want to get that back to ours tomorrow. Alright. Then we want to jump on the job for MHD. We're adding an extra walkway to one of the wash ramps we built. Wash ramp number 3, was it? Wash ramp number 3?
Yeah, I think you were.
Yeah, Steve at MHD wants a walkway all the way around the wash ramp like we did for the one at Scania in Telford. So as soon as we're done, Cal, we want to jump on that. I want to get over to Lincolnshire, I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lincolnshire.
Yeah, it's about 3 hours, isn't it?
About 3 hour drive, yeah. We'll basically prep as much as we can in here. I have had some steel delivered to site, some open mesh flooring, but we'll make some of the sections in here and we'll take them over there on the trailer. I'll probably take them on trailer, send 3 lads, try and box it in the day. In a day?
Yeah, it should be. Well, all going to plan.
Did you hear that? Should be.
Fingers crossed.
Day. Box easy in a day. Yeah?
That was 24 hours in a day, isn't it?
There's 24 hours in a day, that's right. It's the light that we're struggling with now, but I'm sure they've got light in the yard if we need it.
I'll put the lights on board, eh?
Yeah. Took your time with this bucket, don't you?
That was a good job. Brilliant.
That's all his welding inside, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not bad, is it?
Oh, how many runs have you put inside that bucket?
Plenty.
20, 30?
I bet you're up to 30, can't you?
Yeah, easily. About 30.
About 30 passes.
Yeah.
Multi-fillet.
I bet you're at 50 mil fillet there.
Oh yeah.
Easy.
You've on it all that stuff, don't you?
Yeah, still got a bit more practice to do it all. So I'm happy with how that's gone together really. Beefed it up, give it a lot more strength, a lot more pulling power, a lot more wear parts on it so it'll last a lot longer. As long as you replace them wear parts so when they wear down, like I say, the bucket will last forever. Depending on how much pain you actually give it in like digging in the ground. If you're ripping out with it, then there's a chance of breaking something, but as far as moving material, a bucket will last forever if you keep replacing the wear parts from its original skin. That's why you put wear parts on a bucket. Replace them as soon as they wear down and your bucket will last forever. that's a cat bucket complete. With a little bit of WELDERFABBER touch on it. A little bit of muscle, a little bit of extra pulling power. And obviously it's going to last a lot longer on the wear side. Good heel shrouds on it, 45mm noses on it, and we've got the wear bars on the inside just to stiffen that floor up, as it has only got a 10mm skin in it. So it'll be interesting to see what hours they put on it and how long it'll last, and see if the 40-ton machine can pull it apart. That's the other thing. And they've just landed to pick it up. Our 5-ton truck's down at the minute. Don't want that rolling back into the Defender, Cal. Go on, take it up a touch. Tilt back. Careful with that. Come to move that a lot. Lift up. Straight, keep your wheel straight. Lift up. Go on. Just go back at that, steady. Oh yeah. Frank always comes in useful for something.
Making me sound useful.
Oh, Cal, up. Getting another strap to go on it, and that will get a lick of paint in the next couple of days before it goes to site. Alright, so we've just come to the end of another chapter. The director's in and my light's blown. I've just had a fiddle about with it and it's blown. So I've got a lad, Frank, going out to pick me a new light up. We'll wire that in shortly. So for our regular subscribers, you'll know that these videos are continuous. It's a continuous story really, isn't it? That we film all the time, the vlog, the chronicles. But if you're a new subscriber, the start and the end might be a little bit off sync, because obviously we're trying to keep these videos to 1 hour long, and we don't want to go over an hour, so it's hard for me to judge filming when the director's not with me how much time we've actually filmed. So I might as well just continue filming as I do with the DJI and the GoPros, and just let the director pick and choose the ends. So yeah, I hope you like this chapter. I think this one's a lot on the bucket for how it starts. Turned out well. Obviously that was done on a budget. We could only do certain things. If we wanted to, we could have gone full on. It's this, that, other. Yes, I know. But you know, we had to stick to a budget. So anyway, cheers guys. Thanks for watching. Please hit that like button and that subscribe button. We'll catch you on the next one.